Alright, what is up, guys? We are back with Claymore, chapter 135, Army of the Underworld, part 3. It looks like we're opening up with maybe some Priscilla backstory, so I don't know. Let's see what's gonna happen. Especially after that fight with Priscilla against the new reborn Refool, or maybe Refool and Delph's daughter. I still don't know. Yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. Papa, what's a Claymore? Hmm? Where did you learn that word? Everyone's talking about it. They say if something appears in the village, we'll have to call one. That's right. If a Yoma appears, we have to call a Claymore. Papa, you know what a Claymore is? Don't you worry about it, Priscilla. Um, Damn, this is the third one. A Yoma is living in the village. If we don't do something more, we'll die. What can we do? They mix in with humans and there's no way to tell them apart. We should call it Claymore. Don't be ridiculous. The price is too high. A small village like this could never pay. And I heard if you don't pay, the Claymore will destroy the village itself. Calm down, Elder. Even if we can't call it Claymore, a small village has its own methods. 15 families live in this village. We don't know if the Yoma is man, woman, or young or old. So we will quarantine 5 households at a time in their homes. Yoma must eat once every 2 weeks. We'll lock them in for 2 weeks, and if nothing happens, release them. Um, if we do that 3 times, we'll have our answer in 6 weeks. During that time, we will provide meals from outside. But 2 weeks is just an estimate. What if it just waits and then kills when it gets out? Then after 6 weeks, we start over again at the beginning. Anyway, if there is an incident outside, we know the separated families are innocent. That way, we can narrow down the families to separate. Eventually, we will reach the family with the Yoma. And if the Yoma manages to fast during that time, all the better for us. Here, keep this with you. And this is a really interesting plan, but I think it's definitely a fair question. Like, what if the Yoma, it is an estimation of a Yoma can go out, needs to eat every 2 weeks, right? I think that's what he said. Um, where was it? Yeah, Yoma must eat once every 2 weeks. Yeah, so I mean, the guy said that was just an estimate on his part, but I think it is a fair question. Like, what if it isn't 2 weeks, right? Then like this plan is kind of like, I don't know. And then the elders just like, then we'll keep on going from there if we have to. Um, so if the Yoma appears inside the house, it's the family's responsibility to kill it. Finally. Right, so the 2 weeks have passed. Um, what was it like being locked up for 2 weeks? Awful. I don't want to do it again. Any residents harmed? No. It must have ignored its hunger these 2 weeks. Could it have left the village to feed another town? That is also a fair possibility that they did not initially think about. We decided to confine for 4 weeks or longer anyone who comes back from outside. As a result, no one has left the village. It's an isolated village. Even a Yoma couldn't sneak to another town and return in one night. It's gone hungry for 2 weeks. Now on to the next 5 families. Alright. This is also a really interesting time to showcase Priscilla's backstory, right? Like, she's literally on death's door. Um, so is she actually going to die? Like, it's really interesting. I don't know, man. Whether inside or out, there will likely be an incident when the next 5 families are confined. Um, and this is Priscilla's house. How could this happen? This is the wrong way, but it does make sense. This method will eventually determine the family with a Yoma. But what about the last family? Do we lock them in until the Yoma eats them in their home? Well, it's the family's duty to kill it. Ridiculous. Who could kill a beloved family member, even if it is a Yoma? Papa, I'm scared. It's alright, Priscilla. Like I said, you don't need to worry. Nothing will happen. We can make it through 2 weeks. I feel like I've got a feeling that her dad is probably gonna be the Yoma. That would be really fucked up, man. Papa, Mama, Papa, Mama, I need to pee. Uh, Pop, it's all right. It's all right. It's going to be all right. I thought it would be all right. Just 2 more weeks. I thought I could make it through. Um, that's right. Um, Priscilla had a brother, right? And she did mention that or cited that as kind of the moment that kickstarted, her path into becoming a Claymore, right? Was the death of her brother, I believe. Fuck. Um. Oh, she had other family members as well. Damn it! If this was going to happen, I should have eaten the first 2 weeks. Man. So he ate all of them. The mom. We didn't even really get to see the brother. Like that's the brother over there, and then the sister he's eating right now. We didn't even really get to see them much. So now I feel like Priscilla is essentially like in terms of this little village that she's living in. I would not be surprised if they don't accept if they just cast her out, right? If they just kind of like God, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess banish her, but like I fully expect them to be like, you were in a household, that had a Yoma. Like, why, you know, I just feel like they would be a little apprehensive about, someone who existed in a household with a Yoma, right? So, like, I fully expect them to cast her out after this. Um, Man, okay, so this is pretty messed up. Oh no, no more. Okay, she grabbed the sword. Interesting. I don't want to remember anymore. And also these I'm essentially I'm guessing these are the memories that she kind of like pushed away, right? Um Jeez. Dude, and Priscilla, what the hell just happened? Priscilla got broken into like a million pieces. Dude. Um what? What the? Oh, and Reful's arm just got broken off too. Oh no, dude. She's regenerating. Dude, she looks like I would have to go back and look at her old design, but she looks new and improved, right? Oh my god. Like on like just like re so- she looks reborn is what I'm trying to say. Um Holy crap. Um what the hell is she doing now? She's like throwing up something. And also like I'm curious because we do know that like Priscilla she kind of casted out these memories, right? And I believe it's been a while since I read that volume, but like she cast out like the memories pertaining to Teresa as well, right? I think. Um so now that she's got those memories back, like is Priscilla just going to jump to like an entirely new level now? Like, oh my god. I can't even fathom that. If this new refool can't kill her, how in the world are we gonna defeat her? Um, what was that? Is something happening over there? Hey, Kronos, what's going on? Surely she isn't. What is she doing, man? What the hell is she doing? She's summoning something, right? She has to be summoning something. But what could it possibly be? Like I am terrified right now. What the hell is she doing right now? Um okay, so she just threw up all over the ground. Now she's walking on it. I feel much better now. I finally vomited out all that was infesting me. Thank you. I owe it to you. Dude, this I don't think I've seen Priscilla like this in I would really have to go back and look, but like there's just like she's just brimming with like a confidence and like an arrogance that like I feel like I haven't really seen before. Um you guys might have to jog my memory, but I don't think I've ever seen her this like calm is understating it. Like this aura that she has right now is terrifying. Like like she knows that nothing can stop her. Is kind of like the vibe I'm getting from her right now. And it is absolutely terrifying. Um what? What is she saying? Does that mean what bore the brunt of all those attacks was the other monster living inside that body? And the fight continued inside the whole time. No matter how big the monster infesting that body was, so I'm guessing that was the destroyer, possibly, or um, that was inside her, or because it also kind of looked like strands of like Reeful's like hair as well. But I'm guessing it was probably still a bit of the destroyer that was inside her, maybe. You guys might have to clarify that for me down below in the comments. Like, just what exactly was she coughing at, or vomiting out? What was that other monster inside of her that she was getting rid of? Um, anyway, no matter how big the monster infesting that body was, it was fighting two monsters of at least equal power at the same time. And this was the natural result. Sorry, I used you. Now, finally, what was in the way is gone. Dude, look at Reeful just smiling, man. So I'm guessing like I knew it was too easy, right? It was too easy for Reeful like how she was giving Priscilla that work last chapter or like the last two chapters, I think. It was too easy, right? I was like there's no way. There's just no way, right? So like to find out that Priscilla was still putting up somewhat of a fight against this new and improved Reeful with while also fighting something inside of her at the same time. It's just like I can't even like like come on. Like how strong is Priscilla, dude? Um so now the real fight is about to begin. Now I can hit with all I've got. Oh, what a charming thing to say. Oh, and Reeful finally talked. Um, all right, dude. And Reeful just hit her and broke off Priscilla's arm again. And look at Priscilla's face. She's a little like on alert now. Like now Reeful's got her attention. Whatever Reeful is doing right now, it's got Priscilla's attention. oh my god, dude, what? This is okay, yeah, this is I think this basically confirms that this is definitely some sort of refuel Dolph hybrid combination of some sort or whatever. Someone did say like we could even think of it as like their child or something like that. And I think that's like a pretty fair assumption, man. Man. You weren't bluffing. Like look at the design on that. God, dude, that's insane. And look at Priscilla just smiling in that bottom panel. All right. This is quite a sight. I am witnessing a fight between powers that surpass abyssal ones. So there's the masterpiece you have sought. Are you satisfied? It's funny, truly amusing. Oh, I just remembered her name is Priscilla. She's an unusual girl with an odd past. And that's the end of the chapter. Interesting. So, like, I wonder. I don't know. I think it's really interesting that we actually, because we always knew, like, back in the young Claire and Teresa days, that like Priscilla said, she talked about how her brother was eaten by a Yoma, right, or whatever. I don't remember her saying, specifically like her entire family. For some reason, I only remember that she just mentioned her brother. I could be wrong about that. So I did not know that it was literally her entire family was wiped out by a Yoma, let alone her father. Turning out that the Yoma was actually her father. That we might have also known that too, but I just don't remember because it's been like I think like 3 years now since I've watched the anime. Um, so yeah, that came as a surprise to me. But I feel like I kind of saw it coming, right? That the Yoma in the village would be her father. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I just think the timing is really interesting. To give us that backstory now of all times. Um, but I mean, I guess it does kind of make sense with Priscilla finally. I mean, kind of vomiting out that other monster that was kind of festering inside of her, um, and then finally recalling those memories and letting those in as well, and then maybe we're gonna get even more of her backstory just based off of that last page of the chapter, saying that she has an odd past. Maybe there's still more to explore with her. Um, yeah, I don't know. Um, Pretty interesting. I'm scared for Reeful, man. I think Reeful's still going to, or Reeful's child. I still don't know what to call her. Like, does she have like an official name or something like that? Because I still don't know what to call her. But I still think she'll put up a decent fight. But I have not seen. I don't think I've seen Priscilla like this in a long time, if ever, really. Like, there's just something different about her, right? Like, she's always just been so quiet and reserved, at least as of late. Um, like even in the destroyer, whole situation, like I felt like she was really reserved and quiet and things like that. Even after like her split from Rocky. I could be completely wrong too, but I just remember her being like, just dead set focused on her goals and her missions and just like, face just like stone cold, right? Um but I don't know, like there's just she's different, man, and that is terrifying to me, to see her like this. Um but yeah, that's pretty much it for this chapter, guys. And it also got the attention of Claire as well in this chapter. Um, so I wonder what she's gonna do, because she does have Cassandra to deal with right now, but her mind is kind of elsewhere. So who knows what's gonna happen with that? But yeah, that's pretty much it for this chapter, guys. We still have one more chapter before we finish off this volume, so we're getting there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe for more Claymore, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.